Welcome, Potter, to your podcast.
Yeah.
Right jokes, wrong time. Oh, no, right jokes, wrong times. Yeah, I said that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't correct me if I was wrong anyway, would you?
No, I'm way too non-confrontational.
Yeah, dude. So you like to do this thing where you like every 10th episode you put yourself on it?
Yeah, and I usually don't promote it.
Yeah.
I've never promoted one that I've done.
Why?
I don't know. Just see who listens.
Well, why do you
narcissistic shit?
Why do you do it and not promote it?
Only mine.
Yeah.
Just
Just your episode.
yeah, just mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, nobody wants to hear from me.
But you asked me to be on and be the interview, so we're gonna post the shit of this. I like people seeing me.
Yeah. I like to see you too.
Yeah.
I like to see you through your windows.
Because I was gonna do like the whole producer thing, like, oh, I'll be off mic and I'll just ask you the questions. You're like, no, you're gonna be on there too. I was like,
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so should we either have the funniest person on camera or off camera?
no, man, you're funny, and it's your podcast. You're the funniest one here. I really dig your podcast, man. I dig the idea of it. I think it's great because it is just straight to the point. You know, like you want to know what jokes work. What's your favorite joke that's working right now? Which one that doesn't work, and which one that you're working on. I think that's a fucking great concept.
Yeah, I love it. I initially thought of it because I wanted to hear the middle segment. I wanted to hear all the jokes that people had that didn't work.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't necessarily just have a podcast.
Let's just talk about all the garbage time that you have on stage.
Let's talk about all the shit that gets you canceled and nobody laughs at, and let's make a podcast out of it. And I was like, oh, that doesn't work.
Yeah, dude. It'd be longer than 15 minutes for sure. So.
Damn, shit. Yeah. Somebody's like, damn, my whole set?
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
I'm going to quit comedy after this podcast. It made me realize that I shouldn't be doing this. So cool. Let's jump into it, man. What's one of your favorite jokes that's hitting right now?
I wrote this whole set of jokes for my religion wonderliners that I love, man. When I first got into comedy, I actually wanted to I felt like, oh, I want to do these topics, and which is stupid because I've never since been like, oh, I'm gonna attack a specific topic as a comic,
Yeah.
as to enter it into my set. But when I wrote these jokes for this show, I was so happy because I wanted to write religion jokes when I got into comedy. It was religion was kind of something that I was passionate about.
Yeah, it was a big part of your life.
Yeah,
You know,
and so
and it still is. But I understand that's a burden in your life, and to be honest, you should let it go.
Are we just recreating shit in this room? What's happening? Wait, but the cameras are on this time.
No, they're not. Yeah, no.
Damn, we should just film interventions.
Yeah. So I brought you here so you could quit comedy.
Oh shit,
Your wife hired me.
dude. You would totally clean house on a show that was just interventions.
Oh, man.
It was just filmed.
That's not good. You're making me seem like I'm very negative about people,
No, not at all.
which I guess I kind of am.
I'm talking about just randomly filming interventions and showing it on A&E.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They'll buy
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, dude. So what the religion joke? What's the joke that's working for you?
I'm going to give you a few.
Yeah.
My initial plan was I was actually going to run through quite a few jokes on each topic. So sorry.
No, it's your
I'm going to kind of
podcast.
blend. Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
I'll kind of blend a few. I wrote a few on the religion wonderliners. I've probably only kept from each wonderliners maybe one, maybe two jokes at most from any show.
Yeah.
The religion one, I've kept 4 or 5 jokes,
yeah.
constant in my set. It's been some of my favorite writing I've ever done. I don't know why. But I wrote this one that I fucking love. I like it more as a written joke-ish, but it's about, I learned that the J in jaywalking stands for Jesus.
Yeah.
Because after that first time, you won't do crosswalks again.
Yeah, I like that. That bit that you have, because you have been doing it, I guess, since the Wonderlands thing. The crosswalk, the crossword puzzle. You think Jesus hates crossword puzzles?
So that was the next one. And I think that was actually the thought I had first, even before the crosswalks one. It was, do you think Jesus does crossword puzzles or does he get PTSD? And then, do you? Let me ask you: do you ever do impressions?
No, I'm really bad at them.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm monotone.
Yeah.
Why don't you do them?
I just don't take the time to practice them, and people that make it sound so natural, that they've been practicing that stuff.
Yeah.
And also, I don't really have a good ear. I could hear if somebody else sounds like something else, but I can't hear if You know what I mean? Like, because you don't hear the way that other people hear you.
Yeah.
You know, so I just don't know how I could match the impression or pull it off. So I don't even attempt it.
I used to think I could, and then I realized after I tried them and listened to them that I can't even get close at all.
Can you sing?
No, I used to think I could.
So I wonder if that helps. Like if people that could match pitch, you know what I mean? Like sing a tune, carry a tune, match a pitch, you know, because that's practicing of like the ear and all that stuff. So I wonder if people that can do impressions like very well can also sing. I wonder if that I don't even know.
Sense.
But I don't even know if they're connected. I'm just like, because you know what? Because like that always amazes me when people like could sing and go like, oh, that's a C flat. It's like, how the fuck?
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Or I even saw like this YouTube where like this guy's playing a piano and like a fucking 10-year-old kid could call out the notes just by hearing it. I was just like,
Jesus,
it's fucking amazing.
Speaking of which, Beethoven, when he was like touring throughout Vienna, when he was touring throughout Vienna, so pianos were just released, and it was like the shit.
Oh yeah,
everybody was like, "This is the cool." So before that, there was the harpsichord. The harpsichord, you couldn't. It was one volume. You hit the note, it's one volume.
Okay.
Piano, you can control. You hit the note harder, and so people looked at it like it was a voice. You could speak with a piano.
Yeah.
And you could add inflection. Beethoven, he showed up. Vienna was like big on. They had so many pianists that they would have at every bar dueling pianists.
Mm-hmm.
He took this one dude's like note or whatever, his composition that he did, and memorized it after he did it and performed it backwards.
That's crazy.
When you're talking about C flat and all that shit, I have no ear for that.
I have no idea.
When I heard that, I was like, what's this now?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude was a fucking musical genius.
No, I'm a drummer, so I don't get any of that shit, you know?
So back to impressions.
Yeah.
And I never do impressions. The way that I get into another joke that I love that I feel like is working right now is I say that I never do impressions, but I'm going to do an impression tonight. This is my impression of Jesus doing a crossword. Ow. I think that's historically accurate too.
Yeah.
But there was this,
and you do an impression of priest. You have an Italian.
That would be I would say accent.
Okay.
Okay, can I tell you about that one actually? So I do, I've got this joke about, like, do you think Catholic priests just mixed up the word pray with the word pray?
Yeah.
And, like, maybe it was just a simple misunderstanding. They were at, like, some conference and the Pope was like, we needed to pray on these kids. I love that joke so much because for whatever reason, when we watched, what's that one show on Netflix that was like a sketch comedy show that everybody loved? It ran for like 2 seasons so far.
You Should Leave or something like that?
You Should Leave.
I think You Should Leave.
I think You Should Leave. The one with the dude with the car.
Tim,
You know that like old dude with the car sketch, like the weave out the window while I'm driving.
Yeah.
I assumed that guy was Italian. And so after I watched that, I thought it was the funniest shit. And in my house, all we did was Italian accents. And my son would do like a Mario Italian accent. It was the best. So that joke reminds me of that. When I do that joke, it reminds me of my son.
Oh, that's cool.
I love it. I love that joke.
I mean, not the subject matter,
yes.
but the accent.
My son, for the longest time, would do a fake Italian accent around the home. Probably racist.
Yeah. I don't think it's racist.
Can you be racist towards a nation?
I don't know.
I'm going to try.
I'll allow it. You know, I'll sign off on it.
Judge Racist Judy.
That's funny. Any other jokes that you like that are working?
I'll give you one more. This one's so silly. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But I would hate to be Jesus because, like, if you were watching a scary movie and you were like, oh shit, and you covered your eyes, you'd still see it because the holes.
It's so funny how you just imagine Jesus. Like, Jesus didn't become an actual person until after he got crucified. He didn't always have a hole in his hands, but every time you talk about Jesus, he's like, and then the hole in his hand, right? And then the hole in his hand.
Yeah, but like meaningful Jesus got the hole in the hands.
Yeah, like that's what really put him on the map.
Yeah. Regular hand Jesus didn't save you yet.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
That dude doesn't like you. He didn't prove it. Damn,
yeah.
Jesus.
And now he's like, I got the marks to approve
You
it.
see that?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Uh, and I might not agree with you on this because you're very hard on yourself, and you really think. And what's weird is because I laugh at a lot of your jokes, most of your jokes, almost all of your jokes. 60% of your jokes I laugh at every time. That's so stupid how we still say that, from Anchorman. Anyway,
That's my favorite movie ever.
yeah, it's a great movie. Almost fucking 15 years old.
Damn, that makes me feel old.
12 years old at least.
It's probably 15. I was in high school when that shit came out, so
Damn.
it's at least
So
Jesus.
I say that to ask you the next question. What's a joke of yours that is not working?
Oh shit. Okay, so I was gonna read through these because I have so many, man.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you think they don't work, and I'm just like, no, man, it was great.
I have so many that I feel like when I deliver, I'm like, oh shit, I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Or people don't follow me whatsoever. One that doesn't work on stage. I know I skipped some tonight, so let me give you one. Oh, I got this one. You've heard this one, actually. I texted you this one recently. It definitely does not work on stage. I went golfing with Jeff Davis. So, yeah. And sorry, I don't even know how to set it up because I've done it so few times. But basically, you think when Jeff Davis hits a slice, he yells "for" just the once or all 7 times?
I think because I know the 4 guy,
Yeah.
but I don't know him by name. I just know him as like the 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So Jeff Davis, maybe people don't ring to that. There has to be another way to the billboard guy or something.
Yeah, I've realized how much I pay attention to billboards.
Yeah.
Do you pay attention to billboards?
Yes, dude, they're distracting. And the whole thing too, I'm so like anti-texting and driving.
Yeah.
But all I do when I drive is read billboards.
Damn, yeah, that's true. Shit.
And then they also have signs that say, don't text and drive.
This. It should be don't read this.
Yeah.
Don't read this.
Yeah, caught you reading. Focus on the road.
That's like the these work. It's like this shouldn't have worked. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself. You shouldn't be reading.
There should be
Damn,
like
that's true.
There should be signs like that because you know how when they're trying to sell a billboard, they're like, do advertisements work? Well, this one did because it got your attention.
Yo, you could sue him for that shit. Like, hey, I got in an accident. Your fucking billboard said it worked.
Yeah.
It fucking worked.
Yeah.
I got in an accident.
I was busy reading. I'm the slow reader.
I'm a slow reader.
So this is like both of our faults. I'm against, texting.
A slow reader in rush hour?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
You're setting me up for failure here, dude.
God damn. I've also tried to write so much about lawyers, now that we're on the topic at least.
Yeah.
I've never driven past an accident and been like, damn, somebody owes a lawyer $28 million.
Yeah.
This caused $28 million worth of paperwork for Thomas J. Henry.
Yeah.
I don't get why lawyers make so much money.
Because it's not their money to gain. It's somebody else's. It's insurance involved, or the lack of insurance, or they're just like they're gonna enforce it, and that's your debt until you pay it off. And it's big because you're talking medical bills, pain and suffering. You could get a lot of money for pain and suffering.
But okay,
and if it's on somebody else's dime, like what are they? They're like, yeah, fucking $1 million, $3 million.
I agree with you, but have you seen the splits on those billboards?
What do you mean? Like this went to
this net to client, this gross. So this gross, this net to client. So you're seeing what the lawyer got paid and what they got paid. Have you ever seen those splits?
Yeah, dude, it's a lot.
They're almost half and half.
Yeah,
they are. If I'm right, they are somewhere in between 45 and 50%.
Yeah, close
every
to
time.
That, yeah, because they're doing the investigation. They're hiring the team and all that stuff. I mean, like they're cooking the books. I think that's what that means. I don't know what that means. I've heard that before. Oh, they cook the books. I don't know.
You just see them as like a whole bunch of Dr. Nicks.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess they're doing the investigation. They're putting a lot of money into it, and I think they cover like if you don't have insurance or you don't have like medical insurance, if they take you on as a client, they're gonna pay themselves back. They make it seem like everything's covered, everything's covered because you're going to take care of it and then
Right.
pay yourself back with the money that you're fighting for because I got hurt.
Yes. So that's what bugs me is
Yeah.
like you'll see I saw a billboard that said it was a like $56 million payout, 28 like something net to client, and it was basically half and half.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there like, and they have to tell you what the claim was. So it was like personal trucking injury. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting there like, so the dude that got hurt by the truck got paid almost like basically just as much as the dude who was sitting on his couch. Mm-hmm. How does that make sense? How do we make sense of that as a society?
Yeah, dude.
Did the guy on the couch even go, ow, fuck, like
Yeah.
right when it happened?
Yeah. Or when it happens, it's like, whoop, someone's going to make some money off of this, you know?
I've never driven past an accident and been like, dude, there's $28 million worth of paperwork right fucking there.
Yeah. Damn.
I could do it for cheaper. A lot cheaper.
Yeah. We might not win, but I'll give it my best shot, you know?
What's a success rate?
Yeah, dude. Well, I just started, so
I have a baseball success
I'm
rate.
undefeated.
Damn, Jesus.
You know?
I retire undefeated.
Yeah, dude. And like, when you win, like, I'm just as surprised as you are, really, to be honest. I had no hope for either of us, but hey.
I got sidetracked on specifically the jokes I wanted to talk about, but I'm glad we got sidetracked on that because lawyers have been something that I've been trying to talk about for a long time that I feel like I can't.
Do you have a personal beef with lawyers? Have you ever been litigated? Did I use that right?
Yeah, I'm lit, dog.
Yeah. That would be so annoying, like a cool lawyer.
Yes, I'm lit.
Let's get litigated in this bitch.
Okay, have you ever seen the I think he's from Dallas. Have you ever seen the
The stoner lawyer?
No.
Oh, no, that's Austin.
It's the Hawk lawyer or something. Mm-mm. He knows that lawyer commercials are stupid.
Yeah.
So he does them stupid.
Yeah.
On purpose. So it'll be like him like running full speed at a camera, like Lawyer Hawk, and it'll just be like him like running full. He knows it's stupid, so he goes over the top.
I mean, and that's what you want. You know, you want like somebody who goes viral on TikTok.
What's his name? The Hammer.
Yeah.
The Texas Jim Adler.
Yeah. Yeah, him and his son, they're both hammers.
So, okay, like, you can't have two
I'm Junior
big
Hammer.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Yeah.
You think he bought him those little, like, little Tyke hammers?
Yes. And as a kid, I don't want to be a hammer. Dad, I don't want to be a hammer.
They have, like, at their place, they just have Thor playing all the time.
Yeah. We're hammers in this house. Yeah, dude. Go talk to your brother who's out on the street screwing around.
I was trying to think of a screw thing. Fuck.
That's fucking hammer.
You're not supposed to screw girls. You're supposed to hammer them.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious, dude. So you do like all your lawyer jokes. You don't think they work? I think that one because the name recognition isn't there. The 44444.
Yeah.
And I think you should also say 444 like
4.
rather than just say 7 times because you're making them think too much.
Yeah.
I think if you're more
you're right.
silly with it, like does he just say 4 or does he go 4 4 4 4
Okay.
4 4?
So the last time I did that joke, I don't know if you've ever had this happen. And I've had this happen a few times.
I've never bombed ever in my life. So
damn, how'd you know I said I was gonna bomb? No. Yeah. The last time I said that joke, nobody really laughed. Like there was maybe a couple people, and there were 2 people in the crowd that explained it to the people next to him.
Oh yeah.
And that I've had that once, but it was only one person that explained it to the person next to him. I saw 2 people explain it to the person next to him.
Yeah.
And then I watched those 2 people that it was explained to not laugh. So in one delivery, I saw it not work 3 times. And I pointed out, I was like, oh shit, you guys are explaining it? Nice.
Yeah. And still nothing? All right.
Dude, so both times that's happened, I pointed it out each time, and that's like done some of my best during the set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. If you could find the laugh.
Yeah.
Just take it.
If I can confuse people enough to find the laugh later.
Yeah.
I always like that, your thing. Make them say, huh?
What's that?
There's that one picture of us sitting there in masks.
Oh yeah,
Make
yeah.
them say, huh?
Yeah, I'm always thinking like of band names or like, we're a band now. Anytime I do a group picture, I was like, yeah, this is my new band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carnegie Sada.
Yeah, dude. But any other jokes that you think are bombing? Because you said you want to go through a list of them.
Damn, I always forget them. This one's stupid. It's terrible. Shit, I don't even remember how it's delivered now. Sorry, this is a little bit older of a set list. My wife grosses me out because she's like in her late 30s. I'm like, she's only 32, but she hasn't had her period in a couple months. It never works.
Yeah, dude. That's a thinker, Again, you're putting the pressure on the audience.
Yeah.
Like, all right, take some time.
Damn, I can't expect San Antonio to think.
No, man. Numbers, dude? Nah.
You gotta lay it out. Fuck.
Yeah. So what? Do you have any more? Do you want to?
No, I think I'm good with that.
So I'm stoked about this one.
Yeah.
What's one that you're working on?
The newest one that I'm actually like really excited about is I wrote this one about. I'm excited because I feel like it's one of the few that I've had that's worked from the bat. Mm-hmm. Like I've only done it maybe 3 times, and I feel like it's worked every time. But it's I just want to make enough money that when I drive past those "you can't afford a DUI" signs, I'm like, yes, I can. Yeah. And I was trying to think of like, so here's a problem that I always feel like. I feel like if I come up with what I think is a funny idea, and it might not be funny, but let's say it does end up being funny, I feel like then I try to extend it, and that extension feels like it's trying to be extended. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I do the joke, and then I'm like trying to stretch out the joke.
Yeah, like you're trying to force it more.
Yeah, force it is like perfect.
Yeah.
And so I've been trying to stretch that one out. I feel like I did find an avenue I like.
Yeah.
Because I envisioned me getting like pulled over, and like as I'm like leaving a place, like I want to be just on the verge of like making enough money that like I can barely afford a DUI.
Yeah.
So I leave a place. I'm like, yo, can I borrow for like $5? I'm like just too short. And then I envision like getting. Oh, my bad. Right. My bad. I envision getting pulled over, and like you roll down the window, and you're just confident as fuck because you can afford the DUI. So like it doesn't matter. I'm blowing a 0.8. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. I can afford it. Like so, I envision a cop walking up, and you're like, "Who do I make the pec table to?"
We could take care of this right now.
Yeah. I would love to have that kind of money.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you, if Elon Musk drives down the road, he doesn't care about that sign.
Yeah. I never had a DUI, but is it just like a set payment, or is it based on their income?
Oh, that's a good question.
If Eli,
Elon.
Eli, I call him Eli. When Eli gets pulled over, he's like, I know you got it, so we're going to fucking boost this up a little bit more, so you'll learn. He's like, give me your best shot, bro.
They pull out the "you can't afford a DUI" table. It's like, dude, this dude makes
it's a chart.
Yeah. This dude makes $10 billion. Fuck, we got to charge him like $17 billion for this DUI.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't know if this is going to make sense, but there's like this video I saw on TikTok where it's like a math tutor, right? And he's doing this.
I saw that on OnlyFans.
This chart, and the student's failing. And no, but on the bottom it says like find out, and it's just like a line of numbers. And he's like, so you go if you want to find out a lot, you go down here, and then you go up, and then the connecting bar is like fuck around. So when you fuck around this much, you'll find out this much.
Oh shit, I like that.
You fuck around and find out.
A fuck around and find out XZ.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever. Jesus.
So when Eli gets pulled over, it's like, you fucked around a lot. Let's find out. And it's like, fuck. I keep calling him Eli. I'm gonna Eli Musk.
But yeah, I would love to. I wonder what it's got to be like to drive past that, because I almost drove past it like challenge accepted.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make enough money. Go fuck yourself.
I'm good. Yeah. Cool, man. Thank you for coming on your podcast.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on my podcast.
Yeah, dude. Cool, man. Anything you want to? How you want to wrap this up? Or
If you don't mind, I'll ask you. Anything you can plug? I mean, I'm sitting in your studio, so
yeah, man.
plug away.
Thank you for joining the network, dude. I'm stoked to have your podcast here with us. BarbacoaCore.com, Twitter, Instagram at your homie Pat, and follow and subscribe to the YouTube page because I got Right Jokes Wrong Times. I got the Duder Man Homie Bro. I got Pat Out of Hell, Los Dos Marihuanos. That's hilarious. Working on a couple of other podcasts coming to the channel. So go to YouTube, follow the BarbacoaCore podcast channel so you could check out all the fucking shows I'm going to have on there. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, I'm down with that. Let's fucking do that.
Cool, man.
Hell yeah. All right.
Later.